guys! Hello and welcome. It is build day. I have everything ready to go. We have filled backpack all ready to go of our stuff. Oh wait, put them off stairs. Okay, so here's how this works. So I added a thing to the backpacks that allow us to instantly refill these items in this backpack and these items in this backpack. So all I need to do is turn it on and it'll move those items into my hand. So there we go. So every time I run out of one of these items, it'll fill it up as soon as we run out of the stack. See, now I got an extra one. So then we could do that on this one too. Okay. Alright. Now we have already gotten our schematic started. Wait, is it this way? Where did we put it again? I think I'm at the front, right? Yes, okay. So, mine might look a little lower than the other islands. There's a reason for it. My build is taller than all of these by quite a margin. So, I took the shorter island. Ah, so close. I really am, like, just almost there. Alright, fine, we'll build up with dirt. Alright, so we can put the music on. Let's build. And for something that's not in my, So for something that doesn't get auto put in, so everything in this backpack gets auto put in, so I never need to worry about it. But for something that isn't part of it, like lush grass blocks, for example, we'll have to manually put in. Also, I've learned that the tea leaf blocks are very annoying. So they only dry while they're on land, and you can't pick them up. So, quite annoying. But we have a magnet, so we should be able to magnet everything up. Wait. So everything gets magneted up, which is nice. You can see it even, you can even see it working. Oh, what? Why does it keep wanting to put... No, don't put the tea there. Tea stays there. Tea stays there. Okay. Yeah, see? You can hear it starting to dry out. So basically the tea... When the tea dries out, it'll fit. Stone slab. That one is definitely not something that I would have put in the model because I think there's only, like, a handful of them. Yeah. So for something that, like, there's not a lot of, I didn't give myself the ability to bring them back. Because it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting the groove. The groove is starting. We're in the groove. Yes, 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 yes. So I have a feeling this will be lots of episodes. This thing is not the biggest build we've ever done. I was miscalculating when I said that. So that's fine. I was trying to get into the island. When I was up. I have muscles? I know, right? It's crazy. Okay, crunchy moss block is here. No, it is illegal to change out my sword. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to put the drywall down. So, you know what's funny? Even though coal was the block that took us longer than any other to get, despite having multiple farms for it. I had more farms for coal than any other block. The most block we actually need the most of is moss. Specifically the smooth moss block. This is the most prominent block in the build. Okay, so let's grab andesite. And what is this? This is cyan, terracotta, and that's stone. Andesite, cyan, terracotta, and stone. Oh, you can hear the leaves start to decay. Gotta build the rocks. So these are like little rocks that are coming off the area. Maybe ironwood slabs. Yeah, okay, we have a decent amount of those, so we'll do those when they come in line. We don't have very many rocks here. Oh, you can kind of see in the back that we're filling out the island a little bit. This island has, like, my build, I built a little bit of an island into it, because that's, like, kind of how the castle is structured, or the fortress is structured. It's kind of funny that I textured this part, too, because, like, you don't see this part. Go. Get that. Alright. But what do you guys think? So I'm curious. Has anybody here done any cool big builds? Or has anybody here had any like cool fun projects that they've been working on? This one has been a little bit definitely in the works for sure. And here's the start of the use of the coal. There we go. I will say I do really like that, like the mod that adds a bunch of different types of, texturing for the same blocks. Like we have multiple types of drywall, multiple types of moss. And like they all look different. They all add to texture. I don't know, I think that turns out really nicely. I'll wait to pick that up until the dude is done clearing items. Okay, he's done. Okay. I don't know if it would be faster for me to, like, do lines like this, or if it would be faster for me to, like, for this floor section. I kind of do the blocks when I see them. Like, should I, like, finish this whole section here? Because this is all the same moss. I feel like that'll, like, take time, though. So much drywall. Who would have guessed that we would have used drywall on the floor? That's where it's supposed to go, right? You guys drywall your floors too, right? That's where it goes in the house. Not even in the house. It goes outside as the grass. Your guys' grass is also made of drywall, right? And it also does not matter the axis of this. Like, I can see the tiny texture changes and the different shades of these colors, which is making it a lot easier for me to be able to, a lot easier to tell. No project in my first castle. I did Battlefield from last mine took 2 days. Really non-cool project, but I'm reading the complete Calvin Hobbes collection. Ooh! I love Calvin and Hobbes. I have so many. I don't know, actually, I might not say so many, but I definitely have a few of their, like, comic compilation book, like the comic compilation books. Like a book, like the books where it's just a compilation of all the comics. Not all of them, but that's mean. Fuck off. Not that it would have killed me, but I'm so used to working in the ancient city where that doesn't happen, guys. I'm just so used to it. Hey, look at that! Look at that! It's starting to, we just have to make sure that we really, really have to try, and this is gonna happen now that I've, like, brought it into the universe. We have to really try not to misplace the green tea leaf blocks, because you can't pick them up, to my knowledge. That's really annoying. And when you break them wrong, they're like glass. They don't drop anything. I have most of it. As someone who helped Dad fix the basement, can confirm one, drywall does not go on the floor. Shows what you know. Clearly the drywall is going on the floor. The grass outside. Oh, it's just that, dang it. Alright, we're getting the dripstone cave in there. Oops. Ouch! Is it the frickin' night dude? Oh my god, fuck off. Fuck off, jeez. How long am I blind for? Darkness and gaze of terror and magic depletion wither. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Oh, now you come to help. Thank you. We're gonna need torches. Okay. Wood goes on floor, and on top of that is hardwood for 3. Drywall is rock, so if you live outside and it rains, it becomes a gooey, nasty mess. Ah, why did you remove my sword? Never. Oh, that was a regular fly. I thought that was one of the corpse ones. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm gonna have to deal with this all night. Thank god we don't... Thank god stuff doesn't blow up. Okay. Again, good thing we're powerful. Gross. Okay. When does anti-heal go away? Life still goes away in a few seconds. Wither goes away. Oh my god, leave me be! Ouch, she hit me in the head with a club. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's regular deep slate. Okay, wait. We'll swap for our silk touch pickaxe. Oh, god damn it. Stop changing my sword out. Oh, he's got fire resistance. That's why he wasn't taking a... Okay. Okay. There we go. We're gonna have to deal with the dread creatures a lot, unfortunately, because there's no way we'd ever get the server to sleep. You know, I thought I had, like, did the floor correctly when I thought, there'd be some of the blocks that maybe they wouldn't spawn on, but I guess not. I think your construction site needs better security. There's 800 deadly things here because there's nowhere else for them to spawn up here, so they all spawn here. The perk of it all is that I'm quite strong myself, so they don't pose much of a threat. Just gotta make sure that the stuff that's not getting picked up is, like, not blocks that aren't being missed. Rules. When we run out of one of the blocks, like that we, need to be using to be placed, we can swap it out with something else. Like, as the castle goes on, different blocks will need to be, like, funneled into our inventory. Because this moss isn't really in the castle, per se. Really mostly the coal blocks. At least we one-tap everything. Nope. Oh wait, guys, our giant sword is also an axe. There's a way to turn on easy place. I think we're allowed that. We're kind of just long as you have the block, it places it correctly. Ah, shoot. It's... Damn it. Let me throw it there. We'll do this row. There's just iron coming out of... There's iron coming out of the woodwork. Oh, oh. Okay. There we go. It'll be daytime soon. Sorry, I sneezed. Well, hey, you know, the benefit is my artifacts will get a real nice buff. And maybe in between episodes I can go looking for the last artifact I need, which is this one, the Rage Glove. And the Rage Glove, for every consecutive hit you do more damage. So it, like, compounds very quickly. Which, you know, is kind of good. Nighty. Have good sleeps. Your building site needs to be inspected. This is not OSHA compliant. Well, I am the OSHA. Oh, that's just inferior. Ah, shoot. Okay, this is like regular dripstone, but is that pointing up? Yes, vertical direction up. Okay, great. What's on here? Deep slate's on there. Okay, is there anything that we have in here that's like 2 of something? Yep, that's 2. Okay, dirt we actually don't need, so we can take that out. Okay. So then let's pull out dripstone. Yeah, so as we, as this builds up, you know, that'll get thicker, so we'll be okay. Alright, let's make the most of daytime when this place is, OSHA friendly. You know what, I'll do the ring around. This is all facing up, this will be satisfying. Oh, it's probably good that we're, doing that, because it looks like my, So, Graf said he was gonna take care of the circle for us. Where is... Did I put it in the other backpack? I think I did. I did. Okay. Let's just connect the areas that we need the deep slate to be facing up. Terrible, I can't see. This is taking so much concentration. It's so funny. Okay. I need to go get more dirt. Not we might need to go get more dirt. We are going to need more dirt. If I turn the magnet on, I might be able to snag it. Yep, I heard it. We saved it! Okay. Can I put my warp pad down now? Can I figure out... Let me figure out how that works, because we made a warp pad. Alright, it's not in that backpack, so it must be in this one. Okay, it is. Okay, so if I bound this to upstairs... Alright, let's see how that works. So let's pull out our warp stone. And if I put this in my, little underground area by the coal. Bring this shard to another warp plate. Ah! I understand. Okay. Okay. We don't have any dirt? Okay, well we have lush dirt. We need that anyway, so... It's not really matter. Oh, we might be able to make that. Ah. Okay. So, two-way connected. Okay, yeah. Alright, we got it. Okay, they're connected. Fantastic. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, we can do regular dirt first. Okay. Alright, so if we can get this part done. Okay, let's get the lush dirt. Is that everything? No, that one doesn't have it yet. Oh, this is so hard to see when this is already done on this side. There we go. That was the angle I needed. Thank you. Okay. So let's test how good we are. Damn it, we missed one. Magnet on. Okay, that looks like to be the only one we missed. Oh. What? Okay. Sure. The beauty is every time we catapult off the side, we can, you know... Where did my thingy go? Oh, it's right here. Just go back. Oh, I almost catapulted off the side again. See, this is good. This is good. We need to find these holes now, so it's a little easier to get them later. There we go. Okay. Alright. That's done. Fantastic. My goal would be if we could get to a part of the build where we, like, could remove some of the blocks that are, like, a little more unique. But unfortunately, just due to it taking a little bit for the server to come up, I don't think that's possible, unfortunately. Maybe I should, like, have space in my inventory for when I inevitably, like, mess up with... Oh, wait, not those. Like, the lush dirt, the dripstone. Just when I inevitably make a mistake, I can go back and get my stuff. Okay. Couple things that I need to ask before the next building stream. Easy place. That's the big one. think if I was to do this, I would say don't give me a stack. Give me, like, half a stack, because it refills up instantly. So if I got a half a stack, it would give me space to make mistakes. And I'd have a better shot of being able to pick up the blocks that I'm accidentally I'm accidentally, like, dropping, because I'm breaking them, they've been misplaced. Okay, I went on a bit of a tangent there with the deep slate, but it was just very satisfying to place. Alright, there we go. Tasty drywall snacks for all. Yippee! I don't know where the meme came from, like the eating the drywall meme, but I've had more than one person say to me, when they learn that I'm building with drywall, ooh, tasty snack. I don't know the meme, but now they've gotten me to say it. Who's eating drywall? I'm sure that's some kind of toxic. I should see if there's, like, Mega Torch or something in here, because maybe there's Mega Torch. And then I don't need to worry about the mobs at night. Oh, it swapped out my sword. Not allowed. Illegal. Our inventory is not again full with those, so as long as we have at least one open space in our inventory. Or maybe I'll even leave an open space in, like, open spaces in the magnet backpack. So it's a little bit easier. So we have less of a block loss. Hopefully it goes down to 0 block loss. I did give myself a tiny bit of cushion on blocks, like on how much that I am required for this build. We do have a tiny bit of a cushion. There's only a few that I didn't because they're tedious to get. The T blocks are one of them. They're very annoying to get. If you thought the amount of seeds you got was, like, the seed return that you got was really bad in Minecraft, like, just in general, like, wheat seeds, you hadn't seen nothing yet. Tea leaves? Forget it. I don't even really know what the thought process is with the giving you so many seeds in Minecraft. I gets to replant crops. That aspect I totally understand. But I'm more talking about the quantity in which you receive them. You get so many. And maybe it's just because by late game it feels like so many, because you just don't need them anymore after a certain point. So it could just be that. I could just be skewed. Brings out a good topic. Guys, what is... Thanks, Queen. Even if I fall, I'll be okay, I promise. But that brings out a good topic of question. What block in Minecraft do you think is too easy or too hard to get for its value? And I'm not talking like, man, I wish I could get netherite by the stack, because then it'd be easy. I mean, like, but netherite feels challenging enough for the reward that it gives you. What's a block that doesn't meet that. It's either too easy or too hard to obtain. Even though I abuse it in almost every build, I think copper's a little too easy to get. It just seems like it's... Oops. It just seems like one of those blocks that's like... I guess a lot of people use it in their builds. Like, and I've used it in my builds even this past, like, Kingdoms. But now with the trial chambers being essentially, like, 100% waxed copper, you don't need to mine for copper anymore. I think they made it too easy to get copper with that. Uh-oh, night is falling, guys. Panic! The build site is no longer OSHA compliant. It's nighttime, guys. Oh, I guess there was a desert lizard here when I copied the build. I did copy the build in the desert. Oh no. I did the dry green tea leaf blocks here. I said not to do it! That's fine. We'll find where there's 3 tea leaf blocks and do the crunchy moss. It is not the end of the world if the shading on 3 blocks is a little different. Anybody who says they notice is lying. They'll only notice while it's bright red. I kind of wish the schematic was a giant light source that kept mobs away. I don't know how that would work, because this is client side and the mobs are, you know, server side. But I could dream. That'd be nice. Then I wouldn't get absolutely, like, you know, bombarded. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I submitted the payment to pay off the lawnmower in full. W! Let's go! Alright, we're almost done with the first layer. I do not know how many layers this build has. Of course. Oh, I guess I never did this whole section here. Alright. Oh, it wants lush dirt. Oh, my bad. Okay, so here's like 3 crunchy moss blocks. So we'll do T, T. There we go. Alright. All is right with the universe. God damn it, stop doing that. Okay. You know what? For the green tea leaves, they stand out pretty good, so can I just place... Okay. 4 of you? That's so annoying. Okay. You can't make them sound evil and then sound sad when I, you know, kill them. It's not nice. I don't like that. It's mean. I guess we put the slabs away, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, I get rid of any of the blocks if I finish this. And we'll do 4 andesite slabs. How many do I have on me? 4. Okay, so we'll be rid of andesite at the very least. Andesite slabs, specifically. Alrighty, guys, look, we did our achievement. We cleared 1 of the blocks. I knew all along that we could do it. Okay. Oops. Alright. I considered that I should maybe make like a small backpack, like a real small one, to just... with a magnet to just pick up stuff. Oh. Yeah. One time I have to kill 3 of those stupid things. Oh, okay, it fixed itself. Okay, we're getting it. Alright, we'll do the deep slate ring. Oh, it's a little shorter. The question is how many of, like, the nightmare stalkers are gonna spawn. Okay. Shouldn't pick any more of it up, because it's far enough away. And we'll know, because we'll have something in that eighth slot. Alright. Oh. I'm sorry, the preferred method to break drywall is a pickaxe? That's so weird. It doesn't... It feels like it'd be a shovel. It sounds like a shovel. It's the sound of dirt placing. And then it's almost got the texture of... then it's almost got the texture of... What do you call it? The concrete powder. Oh, you need to fuck off. Okay. Alright, getting the... Something about seeing the coal go in very early is real satisfying. I feel very proud that we were able to, like, get all the blocks. And we had a lot of help. We had some people kindly donate coal and blocks. So we'll leave a thank you for all the peeps. One of the rooms of this will be like a thank you area. For all the peeps who helped make the build. Oops. Hello, Kana. Let me get a hello for you. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome to the build vibes. We're currently working on the fortress. We're building up the terrain right now. Okay, that's lush dirt. No. Okay. We can't pick up blocks either, unfortunately. Okay, let me... So the magnet in the backpack is pulling out some stuff. Oh, go to hell. It keeps picking it up. Okay. Nope. That's not gonna work. It says a hoe. It says a hoe, but you can't actually pick it up. Trying to think if there's a way I can do it, or if we just leave it like that. Alright, we're down to green tea leaf block. Yeah, see, that's what it turns into. I have some room for error on the tea leaf blocks, just not many. Oh, I know why I'm going fast. I hit charge by accident. Let me turn that off and change to that. Being fast while we're needing to be precise with our build placing is gonna be unideal. No, no, no. You're not allowed to change the weapon slot. This drops so much gunpowder. Don't spill too much tea. We only spilled one block so far, truly. Oh boy, there's the Void Creeper. That ought to be funny. It doesn't really matter where he teleports me, because we don't take fall damage, so if he teleported me off the structure, it's fine. I feel like good times with Scar. I'm working on a build and I'm creating a mob farm in the process. One... I don't wish for it often, because I'm not a big fan of the mod. This is the one time I wish I had create, because then we can do the schematic cannon, and that's kind of fun. But then I'm not really building, then the cannon is building. Oh, the sun is rising. This is great. He went away, thank goodness. Oh. Ash Ketchum, get out of my inventory. I haven't actually looked. I wonder if Ash, like, if it does anything in the game. Dripstone's a weird block. I thought it would be, like, multi-directional with the way that the texture is. It just kind of feels like it would be directional, but it's not. There's one way to place it. Like, doesn't it feel like that would be like, oh, facing Y-axis, oh, facing X-axis? Nope. One way. I wonder what determines that a block will be multi-directional. Like when Mojang's sitting down designing blocks and making the textures. I wonder what they do to decide, yes, this one right here will have this many possible turn combinations. No. Fuck off. Go down to the floor. Every build is car build. Dartboard. Yes, yes. They use the employee dartboard, and they're like, okay, dripstone. 3-sided? Oh, you missed the dartboard, so I guess not. Limited barrel. 1 slot, 32 base stack size, multiply. Okay, no thanks. Actually, wait, can we craft this? Yes. Bye. I've realized if I open the last 3, phantom powder, even if it has a use, I don't care, we can get more of it. The phantom creepers are not that hard to find. There we go. Alright, if we mess up in the next section, we won't break it till we see that the Dark Wizard has finished clearing all the items on the ground. Okay, fantastic. All the items have been cleared. Oops. I love how I can look and there's almost some kind of guarantee that the sword has been replaced with some random block. I wish there was a way to, like, lock hotbar slots. So, like, don't ever change the position of this item. Is this saying x-axis? So, this way? Ah, okay. Oh. Okay, so we can do this. Alright, there we go. So that's at least facing the correct direction. Driftstone is really hard to tell when I've placed it. I just kind of noticed that. So there's a reason that mine will be reachable via warp pads. And all of the other builds that we currently have at the, in our floating islands area have bridges. And it won't really make sense until the build is... At least the fortress part of the build is kind of more developed. I don't know why it's placing like 2 levels in front of me, but you know what, it's fine. Okay. Oh, god damn it. When I press middle click, you're supposed to switch. Okay. It's unfamiliar with your game, Drywall. That's almost too good. Okay. We do this. Hope I can see right there that that's gonna be one of the ones that we need to fix. I don't know why Deep Slate specifically, whenever I get it, I have to, like, finish the row, but maybe because I know it's only, like, one thick. Okay. There we go. Alright, grab that. Oh man, I can't wait for this to kind of be fully done. It'll be nice to, like, kind of have my own space and not have to... I had a feeling when the schematic was copied, it'd probably have an issue, so... This is all gonna show us wrong, but it's fine. I'm still not even positive if I'm keeping the dripstone, I'm gonna be honest. We'll see. We'll see. I do like that even though it breaks, like, almost instantly with a pickaxe, you can mine it with your fist. That's nice. The kind of crazy thought about all of this is that it still took me 2 diamond backpacks to carry all the materials on me at one time, and 8 stacks of a backpack fit into 1 slot of the backpack, because I have the stack upgrade. Kinda doesn't look like we're really going through blocks, just because of that. Like, the backpack still looks full. It takes 8 stacks for 1 slot to go away. And if I didn't do that, I could only fit 1/8 of the items in the backpack. There we go. Get that. It's kind of funny, the last major, the last major build we kind of did was the tree that went unfinished. Like the cinematic survival tree. Like, we haven't done a big build in... I guess tearing down the ancient city was kind of a big build. That's not really a build. That's like the opposite of a build. You can argue the moss placing, but again, that wasn't really a big build. Maybe the computer. The computer was kind of big, but it might just feel like that because it breaks all the time. That's a good topic. What do I think the biggest build I've done is? Like, there's definitely... The castle in Origins was the most amount of blocks. But what felt like the biggest? I honestly think the tree felt bigger. Even though it wasn't as many blocks. This is gonna kinda always be like this. I'm trying to think of the best way I could do this is... Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. Took a thinking second. No, that's not gonna work. We can't. Okay, yeah, this will do it. Ah, son of a bitch. It's fine, it's bound to happen a few times. Okay. And the other one, it will matter because this is not multi-directional. Alright, let's see. Can we speedrun this in 15 minutes? Let's see. Alright, got that. There we go. There we go. We're getting it. What the heck? Oh god, I have no backpack space for this. Thank you. Hello, SR2. This is not gonna- it's not gonna go in my inventory. I have no backpack space. There's no space. I have no space. Where's it going? Is it actually going in my backpack? Alright. Oh. Oh, there he goes. Yay! Much appreciated. He's gonna jump! And there he goes. Well, chat, I guess if we run out of, coal, we have a plenty that was just donated to us, so we could make some more. That's nice. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, we've fixed where, like, the gap was. There we go. Alright. Oops. There we go, there we go. Okay. I don't know what made you go to Deep Slate, but okay, sure. You know, that would be a funny... Maybe not funny, but that would be an interesting, that would be an interesting video concept. Like, I do a build, but if I place a wrong block, it has to stay there. Like, I'm not allowed to delete blocks. I'd be curious to see how that would turn out. Like, that would just have to be moss there. Okay. Ah, shit, I placed a bucket of lava instead of... Well, it would have to stay there. Oh, another life stealer? Bro. Alright. I'm not gonna bother tangoing with the life stealer. I don't need to. Alrighty. That is where we'll call it for now, so... Those are always gonna be wrong, but this will change. Yeah, so like that'll change when we put a block over top of it. Alright. Okay, I'll have to find a way to make this OSHA compliant. Do we have a mega torch? Let's see. We do have mega torches. Okay. Ow. Bug off. I can put mega torches in places. Or, you know, I could not. And then it levels up this artifact when I take damage. Like, I bet if I take damage, so it's at, what, 38.6? Here. Give me a hit. A little bit more. Come on. You can do better than that. Okay. So he hit me a very small amount. Did it cause it to go off? No. I guess it has to activate. You know, it's not like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, 39. So every time we take a little bit of damage, it goes up. Alrighty. That's where we're gonna end it off. Let me, take the warp pad home so I could not be near all these monsters. Hi, Sapphire.
Yeah, Grab is in a meeting. I think I'm gonna ask him when he gets on because I'm
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna do my outro. Alrighty, y'all. That is where we are going to end it off. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the build stream. It's coming along. I know it just looks like a plot of land right now, but you know how these builds work. It'll get bigger. It'll get better. So, yeah, make sure to join in for the next one. I will catch you guys. Goodbye!